Hello there and welcome to Corey Loses, where today we are beginning a brand new preview playthrough in Thrawn's Revenge 3.5 as the Empire of the Hand. This is one that I've been waiting for a while. I know many of you have as well. So let's jump into it. We have the Empire of the Hand. We're going to start in 4 ABY and we're going to go to full Galaxy Medium. So we are going to start off on Admiral. We'll eventually turn on Cruel Admiral. But there are new units, basically a whole new ground roster other than their main infantry to play with here. There's some new space units, some redone space units, some new heroes, a lot to look at, including a bunch of new government mechanics as well. So we will read what Thrawn has to say first. Thrawn says, "Greetings, Commander. I am Grand Admiral Thrawn, and I welcome you to the Empire of the Hand, a confederation of my own making, that will act as a bulwark for threats to come. Word has reached me of the Emperor's death over Endor. Well, unfortunately, this will cut us off from supplies from the Empire. It is ultimately irrelevant. I may have to return to it, the Empire, in time if the remaining leadership proves inept, but until then, we must secure our position in the unknown regions." So, I'm going to turn on the stuff there so we can see it. We're going to go for Kariuk first, so I'm going to just probably pop together all of our space and ground units over Trokri, and I'm also going to get a mine on Trokri. But I guess before the first week rolls over, we'll take a brief look at the government menu for the Empire of the Hand, a brand new menu. I should actually pause first. So, oops. I did some testing beforehand. This just isn't reset. But we have these diplomatic relationships with various groups that are kind of associated with or part of the Empire of the Hand. So these are some of the subgroups within. The Empire and the Chiss Ascendancy are some other benefactors, and we can unlock new units and some heroes, some other abilities that we'll talk about later as we increase our relationship with them. Choosing which one by clicking on the icon will change who the next mission is given from, and then you raise your influence with them by completing missions. So we're going to go with the Patatus first, or we're going to go with, let's go with the Empire first. I'll probably max out the Empire first. But you'll see a bunch of stuff that is still work in progress as we go through, so we will talk about some of what's still to come over the course of the campaign as well. But what do we have for our ground units right now before I get in here? We have 2M Cherry, we have an Antoli. I think we have a reasonable ground force to take Kariuk. So let's jump on in. I'm also going to check what our structures look like. I have a heavy vehicle factory. I'm going to get another heavy vehicle factory for you, and then I'll build some artillery afterwards. Teptixi, we have a light factory. I'm going to get 2 light factories. Yeah, I'm not going to bother getting a tax agency on Teptixi, just because it's 50 credits. It'll take a while to pay for itself. May as well just use it for production. I'll get a tax collection agency there, though. All right. So, let's continue on. But as we get into the first battle here in space, one of the things I do for these preview playthroughs is for people who are patrons on the Patreon, channel members here on YouTube, or Twitch subs over on the Twitch channel, they're able to submit names for ships that I use throughout the campaign. So you'll see some of those popping up in these battles. For example, we have Lakala, this Furoro. This isn't something that's released with the mod, just a thing that I do throughout the campaign as a way to thank the people who make it possible for content creation to be my full-time job. So if you would like to support the channel in that way, there's some links in the description to the ship types and all that. But let's get into it. We have Mr. Thrawn can come in. We'll bring in Park as well. Ali, Dagon Neres, Gimald, and Stent. But beyond that, there's some of our heroes. The heroes are really where you get the main Imperial ship representation. But we'll bring in a Mukaria.
Underway.
We'll bring in a Baomu, the new design for the Baomu, named Monks. Blue Guy Did Nothing Wrong is the other one. We have a Chaff.
Star Destroyer standing by.
another chaff. Then we have Symphony of War, Arokia, which is a new model for a pre-existing design as well. Then we also have a Syndic, Shushawan. We have some more anti-fighter, or some Kuros. We have Kori, and this time I'll be useful. We have 2 Pop Supremacy. So these little red guys are from the Pakash group. So the Kuro and Rokia, which were in prior releases, now have new designs, replacements for their old models. So basically each of the subgroups contributes, like the Pakash, the Patatas, and the Garwians each contribute 3 space units and 1 ground unit. We're going to be unlocking them as we increase our relationship, although we do start with some in the starting forces sometimes. Because it's not like you're researching them, you're just being given greater access to the resources of those groups. That's also how we get the Intigo, our battle cruiser, with a higher relationship with the Chiss. So we also had I don't know where it went, it might be dead. One of the Garwian units was the Lucaria. But this is also another new unit, the Creenie, which has some team color map issues. It's not supposed to be quite this blue, but that is the new 1-pop anti-fighter for the... Oh, there's the Garwian unit for the Empire of the Hand. Their 2-pop is this one, the Lucaria, one of the sub-faction units. And that means that there were 2 people who requested a unit called the Syzygos. That's a pure Chiss anti-fighter unit that was part of the Empire of the Hand in prior builds, just to make sure they had some anti-fighter properly. They had 2 units. So I did swap those. If you requested one of those and you want to change that now, then I can definitely do that for you, because I don't want to lie to anyone. But we have, I think, we did that losslessly. Get our Rokias over here. The Kuros have also had some balance changes. They have had their rapid fire lasers removed. They still have laser cannons, but they're no longer point defense units, so they're a bit less generalist, or jacks of all trades, than they were before. But I guess we have examples of all of the subgroups, or all 3 of the main subgroups in here. We have the Garwian Lucaria, we have the Kuro and Rokia from the Pakash, and we have the Baomu from the Patatas. So each of the groups has a fairly distinct visual style. Like bright red is hard to notice, or hard to miss. We have like the purple hexagons of the Patatas, and some like kind of older, more industrial looking style for the Garwian, I guess is how I'd describe them. But the Garwians are also where you get the biggest of those units. So we have our ground forces ready. Let's see, when are we gonna get? I guess it'll be a little while before we actually get our mission. I'm used to testing it with the missions, just flying in to make sure stuff works. I will build... No, I think I need to focus on space units. So let's go to Nero-1. And I will get another chaff. Nope. I'll start with some Ormoses. I'll get those on both planets. So you may also notice that Regnant is a planet that didn't exist before. We renamed Psycha, which was a name we made up, to Regnant, which is a name from a planet in the Old Republic, kind of like a lost, unknown regions world that had some industrialization built up. So we figured it would be something that the Empire of the Hand could reasonably have known about and then used as a base to build their shipyard, build a new shipyard. So it was a compromise to bring together some unknown regions lore stuff and remove some of our own invention there. But we have the Pashian missile tank, which I'll bring in. It's kind of like an AAC style unit. Then we have the OMP-KP. This is one of the units that's shared by the Empire of the Hand and the Chiss. So the Chiss typically have tracked units. The Empire of the Hand typically have Empire of the Hand typically has repulsor units. We'll bring in our transport as well. And the KPOs are heavier tanks. These are the KPO is basically the new Mega Mazer tank. So the main difference from the old one is that this one hovers. But yeah, the Chiss will have less mobility because they can't go over hover areas as easily. Empire of the Hand is more mobile because they do have that capability. So there will be some other playstyle differences between the actual Chiss Ascendancy and the Empire of the Hand. But you'll see those once we actually get the Chiss Ascendancy in. So let's try to get over to this area. So the Empire of the Hand used to really just have like 4 or 5 ground units. They have a lot more now, which means like a lot more roles that they have the capability to bring to play, bring to bear.
Roger that. Reporting. Advancing.
These guys go in there. I guess you guys might need a bit more help.
Move out. Awaiting your orders.
Do we still have infantry in this area? Yeah, you guys gotta get over there.
I await your instructions.
Need to make sure we're watching out for that.
Yes, sir.
I don't really have any money to build stuff up afterwards, but yeah, you gotta get that.
Systems operational. Awaiting orders.
So now we're gonna need the other landing zone. Okay, let's maybe move these infantry back.
Yes, Commander.
Because otherwise I don't have a landing zone.
Awaiting your orders. Get in formation now.
The independent worlds always have a lot going on, so I might need to... Well, I would need to retreat, if not for the fact that I can't.
Reporting. Engaging target. Await your instructions. Destination.
Okay, move away. You guys are going to have to handle the infantry.
Yes, Commander. We are ready and waiting. Roger that. Attack! Fire! Your orders.
We might be able to pull something out. Okay, never mind. I might need to just retreat. They really... We had all 10 pop of unit running at us.
We can't hold out any longer. All forces retreat.
We won't be maintaining these units. It's all gone. Horrible start. I guess we did kill a fair amount of their stuff. Do we have... No, I need to get vehicles back. That cutoff of the landing zone really got us. So I will want to use some money in the next Galactic Week to bring in more infantry, right? Because, well, we have 1. I'm not going to rely on just that, though. Let's start splitting up the fleet a bit. So Gimald is going to go with Dagon and Stent. So we'll put them on Oristrom. We'll bring in... Oh, that's the ground units. Messed up. Come back. Need those. It'll take a little while for us to get our economy rolling. Once we have Carriac, that'll be some extra for us. But are we getting our artillery? That artillery is coming in. I'm going to get more omp comps. And I don't think we need the AA one. I'll bring in, or I'll get some infantry. So these stormtroopers are stormtrooper commandos. They're not your standard infantry.
Armor ready. Online.
All right, artillery is good. You're good.
On the way.
We should get a mission very soon.
Right away.
So one of the things that we'll need to keep in mind, so that getting to cloning for the Empire is really good for recruiting some heroes and keeping some heroes alive. But once we start going down the Chiss route, we actually start integrating their planets, which can be a big economic boon as well. So I'll probably do both Empire levels
Updated.
and
Moving out.
then one Chiss and then start going through the other ones a little bit. They want us to liberate Yaga Minor. Okay. We'll see how difficult that'll be.
Constructing unit.
So we might need to put our fleets together again for that one. But
Reporting.
I wouldn't mind getting an Ephodio.
Now.
A nice big fleet tender. Alright, let's spy on Yaga Minor and see what they need. I'm gonna switch over to the Pachians for the Pakash for our next missions. Because one of the things with the missions you get assigned is that their difficulty kind of scales with the reward you get from the group. So as you go up the tree, these ones get more difficult, but the Chiss and the Empire always start off at like max difficulty. That's actually just Elta. I mean, if we're gonna try to do it, this wouldn't be a horrible time. But I do need to make sure we have Kariak first. So let's take Kariak for real this time.
Invasion commencing.
I won't just immediately try to rush the landing zone. They had a lot of stuff that was able to get there very fast, which the IFTXs were a problem. But let's deploy the Metacannon Artillery, the VPP.
Move out. Form up.
And we'll get our Juggernaut. We'll have some other anti-fighter. I'll bring in Balkan too. Like, we have heroes providing some of our tankiness.
Copy.
But yeah, so the VPP here is based on a canonical Chiss thing called a Metacannon.
Reporting. Moving out.
The design is something Philoraptor came up with, the specifics of it, but it has at least some basis in reality, as does the ARAC here, which is a light transport that we have. And we do have a hero with ARACs, so we'll bring them in. 'Cause we're also going to be relying on these guys a fair bit. I'm going to get some repairs.
Awaiting your
Your job is to protect the artillery
target is in my sight.
and also do some sensor reveals for us.
Awaiting orders.
Armed and ready. Commencing attack.
Alright, these infantry are going to be a bit easier for us to handle because we have a lot of anti-infantry around here. You guys have anti-infantry blasters, okay. Couldn't remember.
Order acknowledged.
Yeah, so the ARACs are real units, it's just they don't have a cannon design, so that part is made up by us, as well, by Philoraptor specifically.
Target confirmed.
What are your orders?
Orders, sir. Squad.
Don't have the most anti-vehicle damage over on this side. I guess the infantry are
Moving to attack.
more than enough for that. But are you able to shoot
Online. On my
this
way.
side?
Commencing attack.
Might have to move in a little bit.
Commander. En route. I copy.
I would like to have it at this repair.
Proceeding.
Under attack.
On my way.
Okay, get in. You're gonna cover the approach.
Copy. Targeting.
We'll cover you. We're on our way. Yes.
And then it'll be able to cover more of the map. We'll be able to shoot more stuff. All right.
I copy. Cannons charged.
Yes, sir. Executing orders.
Reporting. Attack. Yes, sir.
Should probably not leave this unattended near such a strange little bug.
Moving out.
You never know what those strange little bugs can do. Yeah, you guys take cover, but also move in towards the turret. And I'm gonna keep the floating fortress back a little bit,
Transport
make sure
there.
nothing sneaks in and just offs our artillery.
As you wish.
And we'll make our way towards this other landing zone.
Juggernaut ready.
Okay, artillery, please help here.
Ready. Open fire.
Should be able to take that out before
Yes, Commander.
anything too bad happens.
Attack that target.
Might lose one of you. Nope. Okay, you're just gonna come back and heal.
Armed and ready.
repair. And we can
Standing by.
send a bombing run here.
Bombers incoming.
One thing with the independent forces like this is that they will never retreat.
Awaiting orders.
So you do have to be a bit more thorough.
I shall contact you when we arrive, sir.
Ready.
You guys are
Armed
probably
and ready.
fine.
Copy that.
Bring these over here.
Yes, sir.
Their heals are coming
Awaiting your
in.
orders. Copy.
Let's go up this
move
way.
out.
Reporting
We're
in.
gonna head towards the base, and we're
Yes, sir.
gonna get another landing zone too.
We've secured a landing zone.
Okay, I'll just bring in the Hand of Judgment. We'll have some infantry heroes helping with this. Oh, I should have maybe brought in the...
What are your orders?
These two guys are kind of the ground version of the mixed Chiss and Empire technology, like the Clawcraft is, or the Ascendancy Star Destroyer. So they're like a version of the 2M tank and the Chariot LAV. We'll have an opportunity to see them in action in the future, at least. It's going to be a long playthrough, I'm sure.
Moving to that area,
Copy.
sir.
Going.
We'll check it out. Secured a build pad.
Home channel.
I'm just going to make sure you don't die.
I copy. Let's go.
Well,
Keep
assist you.
going.
Ooh. Let's get that money, too. Like this, we're not going to run across
Reporting.
really too many new things, too many enemy units, so I don't really mind not capturing that.
Awaiting orders.
But I
Copy.
want to go capture the money. Please tell me that's not the only thing they have. Okay.
Moving out. Troop carrier en route. I think there's room for one or two more, sir.
All right.
Copy.
We're going to get that.
Carrier hit, sir.
Yes, sir. This way.
Troop carrier en route.
Facility.
Hey, we got it, I think.
We secured
Yes.
a build pad.
Just in time. That was stressful for some reason.
System conquered. Constructing.
Okay, we'll start building that. And I think if we combine our fleets again,
Location locked. Heading out.
we will have enough to get into Yaga Minor. I would like some air strikers, which don't have updated stats yet, but they're still going to be fairly functional for us. And let's go for Yaga Minor. Like, I do want to build some
Full out.
different ground stuff before engaging there. Let's get a KPO again
Production.
and a VPO, some of our heavier tanks. Like, the KPO is the new name for the Mega Major tank. VPO is the new name for what used to be the
Enemy
Gauzian,
is approaching.
essentially. Like, they're new analogs in the roster, because there are some functional differences, but that's generally what they are. All right, let's put in monks right there. Let's put in Mr. Thrawn.
You are in
Please
Roger.
don't kill Mr. Thrawn, please.
Heading out. Command received. Roger that. Moving out.
We have this time I'll be useful. Corey, Symphony of War, Shivshawen, Thras and Thrawn's Secret Love Nest, Chafing Dish, 2-Pop Supremacy. Hello there. Blue guy did nothing wrong. What does Chiss button do? Chiss Army Knife, Luke's right hand, Furrow Rocher, insert bad pun here, Dreadnought, and
Location confirmed.
Nasir Group, I believe that
I
is.
assume you need my help. Of course, I see. If you insist.
Form up.
Okay,
Awaiting
I need that
engine
Baomu
system
out of
is
there.
Reporting.
And you're going to make sure you stay far enough back, as does Gimald.
Awaiting orders.
Copy.
Because I need the HVG to not kill Thrawn.
Copy. I'm on this one.
So maybe I should move everyone else up independent of him.
Taking him out.
The Rokia and Kuro will be useful. Please, you get up there.
I've got them in my sight. Engaging the enemy. Intercepting.
I would like to not kill Jarek and Saris, two of the Pentastar Alignment heroes, until we get
You have something to report.
cloning unlocked.
Calculate.
Because one of the things you can do
I'm ready.
with that feature once we get there is
Bombers standing around.
for enemy infantry heroes you kill, you have the ability to clone them. You can clone any of your own heroes once if they die. But you can clone
Direct fire at their
enemy infantry heroes if you kill them.
Orders, sir.
IPV reporting.
Are these the Nasir gunships? Yes. This is one of the other Garwian units,
Eliminating target.
which is the Empire of the Hand's only gunship right now.
Location confirmed.
We're losing Blue Guy did nothing wrong there.
Moving to coordinates. Gunship reporting.
Okay, let's keep moving these guys up. I'm gonna keep
Batteries online.
You have need of my skills?
Thrawn with the fleet tender.
Weapons ready.
Oops.
Almost class.
And our fighters and bombers are gonna start up there. I'm gonna keep our carriers back. Carriers do not want to be in battle.
Yes, Commander. Reporting.
I already have a plan.
Ready to receive orders.
As you may have also noticed, we do have the speed changes from Fall of the Republic and Revan's Revenge in Thrawn's Revenge for this upcoming version, which people have generally seem to appreciate. So, like, there's still some potential tuning I'd want to do with it, but some of that would come with some other map changes
Reporting in.
that are
Coming about.
going to be made, some other like general changes to how space combat works in
Someone cover me.
the next version.
Reporting in. Engaging the enemy. We've got them on scopes.
Okay, I'm going to try to move some of you back.
Ready for orders.
Almost class carrier here, Admiral. Moving to those
Roger that.
coordinates, Admiral. Cruiser.
Targeting at maximum.
If you have power to weapons, use power to weapons.
Holding fire for maximum effect. Sir, I have them now.
Need to make sure that they don't just stay back because they're on
Attacking.
the engineless Thrawn.
Ready for duty.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, you guys are
I'm on them. Sir, I
probably not in the best place.
targeting at maximum firepower.
I'll start maybe moving the Syndic over there because we're through the shields on the
Watch your back.
Valadusia. Like, we'll have the Syndic and we'll have Dagon Neres going there. I'll also use power weapons on you guys. Let's actually switch most of them over to the Golan.
Awaiting orders.
You have power weapons and you're not about to die. I'll just make sure that they get into the
Be around much longer.
station. Thrawn is still tanking through HVG shots. How are we with anti-fighter?
Formation. Awaiting orders.
Get on in there. I used to have build limits for the patron units.
I copy.
Uh,
Fire. Locking
basically because they were built separately, so I wasn't getting like the benefit of
Target those lasers.
any discounts. But now they just swap in for whatever units when they're built, like the whatever unit type it is when they're available. So a lot of the reasons I had for the build limits are gone. So they can die unlimited numbers of times,
Awaiting your command.
and they can just come back.
Incoming.
What do you need, sir?
And like, unless there are specific limitations with the like build limit limitations with the units themselves, which there aren't in the Empire of the Hand. There are some units that like we can't get until we unlock with the subgroups,
Yes.
but other than that, they're free. So we should be able to complete the mission. Like the first level of the Empire branch will give us Soontir Fel, and
Cruiser reporting.
once his kids are older, we also get like Jag and Shaq and stuff as other fighter heroes.
Gunship
Unable
reporting.
to shake them.
Do you have something to report?
And there's another thing with the Empire where there's like a short list of other Imperials who we decided would have been like the more likely ones that Thrawn might have sought out for the Empire of the Hand, either because they were particularly competent or wouldn't have objected as much to working under him as some of the other Imperials. So like Terran Rogres, and if they die somewhere in the galaxy, then they get brought over and they join your ranks.
Let's move
So that doesn't require it to be you that kills them. Basically framed as Empire of the Hand agents go out there and track them down at that moment. We don't want to wait too long because they do have an HVG, but like we are going to be going after the Pentastar alignment fairly early on. I think this is probably enough.
Let's go.
Like we have artillery, we have the air strikers. They don't have a ton of garrisons. So yeah, once that once those tanks are in, or I guess I can bring both of them. I was gonna just wait for one, but we're far enough through.
Brigade standing by.
So let's bring you on over here as well. I'm not sure when we're gonna turn on Cruel. Maybe once we've eliminated the PA and gotten a couple missions started at least. Who do I have? I got one for the Pakash? Yes. So we are going to invade. I hope that's not a sign of a different bug with Allie in there still. There was a lot of testing and bug fixing leading up to me feeling comfortable starting the playthrough, and even some false starts, so hopefully this episode goes out and hopefully nothing is horrendously broken. But that's the risk I take.
Moving to coordinates.
Alright, we'll put in the KPO, because they are going to have some heavier vehicles.
Order acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
I'll deploy our artillery here, and there's the hypervelocity gun. So we're going to capture
Order, sir.
this guy. I'm actually going to order you all to go that way. Get you there.
Standing by.
Our air strikers are just going to hover
Is loaded.
somewhere.
Build pad.
Ready to go.
Give me a target.
And we're starting with the KPOs heading up this way.
Commander.
Alright, air strikers, can you go for the hypervelocity gun and then
Enemy
just
has been spotted.
see what comes in? And can you hit that?
Ready, sir. Copy. En route.
Alright, attack run coming in.
Ground target locked.
They're anti-vehicle. They'll be good against the structures as well. But
Reporting.
Unit destroyed.
we are going to probably lose some of them. Okay, I'm going to pull our air strikers back.
Warm up. Awaiting orders. Roger that.
Copy.
Air streakers.
Attack
Strikers.
Right away.
They're spelled weird.
For attack.
Secured a landing zone.
Spreading out. Moving out. Acknowledge.
Okay, we've got this landing zone. Let's bring in
Order acknowledged.
heavier vehicles. I'll bring in our infantry heroes, and these guys can just kind of sit over here.
Lead the way.
Unit destroyed. Copy. Heading out.
We're ready to roll.
Alright, because I want to make sure our artillery doesn't get
Moving to position.
shelled by them. But let's bring in the 2M Cherries. So this is a medium repulsor tank, got a bit of versatility to it, like the 2Ms within the Empire. It's basically just a chissified version of that. And then the Ntoli, the other one here, is the Chariot LAV, but with build pads on it, like an MDU.
Brigade standing by.
So these guys are going to be filling some of our medium swiftiness. We'll probably use a lot of them. I don't love that this is here.
Your orders? Lieutenant is locked on the enemy. Fire!
Charge.
Army troopers in there. Let's get those turrets.
Affirmative. Scanning target. We'll back you higher.
Okay, the units getting destroyed are just the captured ones, I believe.
Roger that.
Ready for command.
Never told you to deploy.
New coordinates. Targeting.
We'll have our bombing run in a second, which I'm going to use on this side.
Enemy range. Attack.
Bombing run.
Okay, if I do that there, I think that'll hit most of the structures. We kind of just gotta deal with this infantry.
Suppressive fire.
Because you guys have some anti-vehicle blasters, but we'll still be able to kill a couple infantry with that. And you know what? I'll just deploy this so you can see what the options are. We have anti-vehicle turrets, anti-infantry turrets, and a sensor node. So good little command, guys.
Roger that. Moving.
Versatile, but do need to be deployed to take advantage of those. Okay, they AA turreted us through,
Form up. Attack that target.
so
Your orders.
Unit destroyed.
I need to start bringing all of you up.
Ready. Yes,
We
sir.
secured a build pad.
Reporting, sir.
Let him have it. Acknowledge.
Okay, with just the extra anti-vehicle blasters from the Antolis, they should be fine.
Right away, sir.
And I don't think there's any more that's going to be coming out of that. Yeah, that was the one garrison, one reserve they had. Are you able to hit from there? I don't think so.
Roger.
Let's have our infantry heroes dealing with all the little infantry around this side. They should be able to clear that out. Like, the Empire of the Hand does have an okay amount of infantry heroes on their own. It's just they're primarily
Yes, Commander.
they're primarily just like stormtroopers. So if you want to use a wider variety of infantry hero types, then that's what their cloning is for.
We'll back you up.
Alright, there we go. Airstrikers and phalanx troopers have been lost, but we're okay. We got a VSD for that. We've got Chakfell. We have Soontir as well. We're going to build this up. So there's our VSD. And if we open this, you can see we have the one little pip there. I am going to try to get the Imperial mission after that again.
No problem.
And I'll pull that other grouping out that I'd said I would. You're going to get to Teptixi, you're going to get a VSD in there as well. So Kariak, we're going to tax the Ikari on our next opportunity. Yaga Minor we're going to be taxing. We're going to be building that up for defenses. I'm going to drop our ground forces onto Oristrom, just in case the PA decides to come in there.
Construction complete.
Because right now, we're a little bit protected because Murgo, like this Killik territory, is all inactive. Eventually, the Killiks will have their own AI. They don't right now. They don't have their own assets yet. We have some models that are in progress or done, but they're not in yet. So Kariak, you can be taxed. Orstrom, we're taxing. Yaga Minor, we can tax soon. And I'll just build Thrawn's fleet off of what's already there. We'll build Stent's fleet off of what's there as well.
Moving out.
Because we have 2 capital ships, the VSD, and a little carrier. Here, there's the 2 chaffs. So we'll be okay. But let's get the tax agency there. And I did want a slightly easier mission, which is why I switched over to the Pakash, but I do want to get the cloning as soon as possible. I wasn't sure if we'd finish taking Yaga Minor beforehand. Borosk, not Borosk. Empire lost Borosk to the PA already. Doing some back and forth.
Mission log.
And they want another mission to liberate on Entralla, which is difficult. So we'll leave that for now. We're going to go to the Pakash, the Pakian government. It's weird because they get referred to as the Pakash, but it's also the Pachian governance as the actual name, and Zan didn't stick with the Pachians for that. So let's we'll just ignore that. Oristrom, I guess, is a decent place for a trade port too. But we'll spy on Entralla, and I'm gonna send the second spy to Valk, maybe. Like, even though we'll see Entralla or Valk on the way through. Let's spy on Borosk, actually. So they have Slauson here. They have Grant there, and Kane is there too. Like, I could take this space here.
Location locked. Heading out.
I think is worth it. Are they going to be sneaking through with that fleet? Probably not.
Copy that.
We'll do it. Then we don't have Reaper hanging after us when we go to Cruel. I do have Ibn Keet there. He's in a tag now, I think? Yeah. We switched him from a Praetor to a tag. Alright, let's go for Entralla.
Tactical battle imminent.
Like, this gives us a level 4 shipyard, which once we have a few levels in the Chiss, we're going to be able to build the Antigo. I think we're going to probably try to get the first level of all the subgroups. Then we'll go for the Chiss after that. But Thrawn, come on in. I don't know if they have an HVG on this one. I don't think so. I would have... feel like I would have called that out more. It doesn't seem like they do.
Moving to that.
Actually, Gimald, I don't want you up front.
Batteries online.
Ormos class
Turn around.
carrier here, Admiral. Destroyer en route. Moving to those
We
coordinates.
still have a level 5 to deal with
Coming
here.
around.
There's Chiss Army Knife.
Positioning.
Moving to
But they don't have the same shipyard
advancing to that position.
garrison
Weapons
level.
ready.
So we're killing Purdy, we're
Ready
killing
for the kill. There will
Grant.
be no survivors.
bombers. Can you go for Grant? Like, we need to take out Grant soon. We have Soontir as
You
well.
have need of my skills?
He won't be around much longer.
Okay, it does seem like they're trying to get in past our units for that.
Missiles locked on.
I really need to kill Grant.
I already have a plan.
Attack formation. Watch your back.
Obliterate that
Let's try to focus on him.
Sending Star Destroyer here. Narrowing
And I'll use power weapons on this chaff. I don't want to use power weapons on
Fighter support.
Ark right now, because if he's getting fired at,
possibilities.
that'll just go poorly for us.
At your command.
Commander, reporting
Jack,
for command, sir.
can you go for the bombers?
Excellent shot.
We've lost a chaff.
Skipper reporting orders. I've got him.
Computer online.
Yes, sir.
If we hadn't already renamed the Empire of the Hand stuff so much, I'd probably rename the Ascendancy and the Chaff class. Because they're only Empire of the Hand stuff, so they're not really part of the Chiss Ascendancy or the Chaff family. But when we get to, I think, level 2 on the
Available.
Chiss integration,
What do you need, sir?
we actually get
All batteries fire.
Chaff Form Bintrano as
Get behind him.
an econ hero, and that's our econ hero access.
Targeting Star Destroyer standing by. Our target priority is the laser.
Sending Star.
Okay, we might lose our happy little
Yes, Commander.
mission reward,
Let's finish him.
Star Destroyer reporting in. Ready for duty.
but we've
Targeting.
got most of these guys down.
Destroy them.
We still have a
I'm waiting.
station to go for. I'm gonna move you up.
Ah!
Did we lose the Rokia and Kuro as well?
Position wisely.
this.
I don't see any bright red.
Engaging.
Falling out of formation.
All right, let's try to take out
Ready for battle.
their fighter heroes,
Watch for enemy ships.
which we kind of are right now.
In need of my expertise?
Stay in formation. Calmly.
I'll take care of this.
Coming around. Roger that.
And I think everyone else that's here is still fairly intact, other than that guy.
Yes.
So we're
Open. Enemies in range.
gonna be in an okay position to go after the station
Thrawn reporting.
pretty quickly. Oh, and it's not even level 5.
Form up.
I was thinking we were Valaduziing.
Reporting.
It was gonna be a Valaduzi.
Awaiting orders. Reporting.
Okay. Jack, come back here. Soontir, come back here. Let's just get a lot of stuff to come back here.
Copy. Getting alarm.
And then we go for the station.
Coming around. Another pass. Roger that.
Do you have something to report?
Waiting your
Alright.
orders.
Like, the unknown regions in general are still going to be a little boring for a while. We have pretty much all of the Chiss assets ready. So once we get to working on the next release, the Chiss will be going in pretty fast. And like I said, we do have some assets for the Killix ready, one of their many infantry types.
Weapons ready.
and Inertial has done some art tests for their spaceships in the past. So nothing fully finalized on the space side for them. But once the Killiks are ready, that'll really help. The Siruvi, like, space roster has been planned out, so you'll start seeing more of that. And then once there's enough independently active content in the region, we'll probably also have a regional map of just the unknown region. So you'll have the Chiss, the Empire of the Hand, Siruvi, Killiks, all that fun stuff. There are some other, like, subgroups beyond just the ones that are part of the Empire of the Hand as well that are going to have some independent territory and stuff you can interact with. I don't think there's really anyone that's going to be playable, but you'll have, like, Nuso Esfa's group with their Whisper Likes and Fire Kilns. You'll have the Rakatan remnants. So there's a lot that will be coming in to make the unknown regions more fun.
Death awaits them.
Holding fire for
But for now, we are making the Pentastar alignment more fun by destroying all their stuff.
Do you have something to report?
Don't have to worry about keeping their stuff alive to integrate, but we do have to worry about keeping their infantry alive to clone.
If you deem it logical,
So
I've got them in
when I did the announcement video about those mechanics, there were a lot of people who seemed to take infantry to also include, like, admin heroes. That's not the case unless they are, like, a usable infantry hero in battle. So when we kill Kane in a minute, for example, he's on the ground here, but he's not an infantry hero. He's a dude in a building that gives cash bonuses. So you won't be able to clone, like, a ton of admins.
launching attack. Attack position.
But there we go. We lost Chafing Dish. This time I'll be useful. Chiss Army Knife, victory 1. What does Chiss button do? Corey, Luke's right hand. It's Infinity War. So all the poor Pakosh. Oshkosh Pakosh.
Heading out.
Construction complete.
Just needed to
Building started.
get here though. I'll actually separate out those heroes once again. Because I don't want Yaga Minor to be taken. And we will have to build up a fleet. But for now, okay. It's going to be hard to kill Jarek, and I'm going to be sad to kill Jarek.
Invasion commenced.
I don't even know if I can kill Jarek. But, Actually, I wonder what order that'll process in. Because I'm not sure. If we kill them, that fulfills the mission. Does the mission get processed, increasing our favor before Jarek's death gets processed? That's the question. And it's a question to which I don't know the answer. Assuming we actually do kill him.
Look, sir, it's
Base
them.
is under attack.
Roger that. Form up.
Alright, I'm going to have to be a little conservative for this.
Moving to core.
Well, let's start by taking out the stuff behind us.
Moving out.
order acknowledged.
And
Ready to receive orders.
I won't bring in the Hand of Judgment, even though they'd be a good way to deal with Jarek potentially. I can't use bombardments and bombing runs on him, because this is a capital.
We're ready. Firing on enemy. Target confirmed.
Alright, let's bring in the Antolis, and I'm going to sensor array that.
Over. Battalion attacking. Targeting enemy forces.
Base is under attack.
Standing by.
Or I actually don't need to, because this is a sensor.
We've lost the landing zone.
Standing by. Attacking enemy. There they are.
This might be a terrible idea.
Receiving transmission. Ready for recon. Landing assault. Ready to move. Awaiting signal. Yes, Commander.
But since when did terrible ideas stop me in this game?
At your disposal.
We've secured an abandoned sensor array.
Okay, we get the sensor.
Awaiting destination.
We're gonna try to push over to another landing zone.
Reporting. Let's go.
So let's start moving up there.
Let's go. Ready to move. Here. Move out. Awaiting orders.
We've secured a landing zone.
Orders.
Okay.
Ready.
I'll get repairs here, so then we're gonna be able to
Position.
move back a little bit.
We secured a build pad.
Yes, sir.
We'll go up this way.
This way.
Commander, they're in my sight. Main
I do need to keep some protection back here, so
ready.
I'll send most of this infantry up,
All right, men. Take
Yeah.
cover. Scout trooper active.
and you guys are gonna protect on this side.
Construction complete.
Roger.
Okay, what are we gonna capture on this?
Reporting in.
Reporting.
Ooh, an AT-AT is there. All right, we need to get to the AT-AT.
We secured a build pad.
Weapons activated.
Your orders. Enemy in
Roger
range.
that.
And there's Jarek too.
We'll provide cover fire.
Where are we needed? Locking on.
I need backup here.
Spread out,
Sir,
man.
you're under arrest.
Artillery online. Form up.
What are you going towards?
Reporting, sir.
All right, let's get that. You guys are just gonna
Weapons ready.
keep shooting on there
Copy. Reporting.
with our rocket bikes.
I read
Things that are probably not gonna survive.
Under attack.
To that area, sir.
Bombing run available.
Okay, the bombing run says it's available, but it's not available. Don't fall for it.
Ready to support.
Roger that.
We're ready. Over.
I'll have to bring in the KPO and
Standing by.
things that can maybe kill Jarek.
Move. Targeting.
Unit destroyed.
Moving. Firing on target.
I copy. Targeting rebels.
We'll cover you.
Lost the landing zone.
Oh, that's not Jarek, is it?
Reporting.
Unit destroyed.
Hey, move!
Unit
Roger
destroyed.
that. Armor standing by.
Okay,
Attack.
finish that.
Unit destroyed.
Let's go. Fall out.
Awaiting orders.
Reporting.
Ready to move. There.
I copy.
Okay, there's a turret. Okay, that is Jarek. That is Jarek.
Attacking target. Fire at will.
These vehicles are all good for that.
Commander.
Systems operational.
Ready. Scanning the area.
We'll cover you.
Watching for the enemy.
Fire support
Scouting
ready.
area.
We've got your back.
Engaging rebel forces.
Providing backup.
All right,
I
we
copy. Ready for recon.
need to kill those.
I copy.
Like, a bunch of heavy vehicles hitting Jarek in the face is actually
Ready to
a
roll.
good way to deal with him as well. I just need to make sure I don't get into the range of that other turret.
On it, sir.
But you guys can deal with them.
Course plotted.
on.
Adjusting navigator.
Orders understood.
Armor ready. Target.
Okay, because yeah, we got anti-infantry tanks here. We got anti-vehicle tanks here. We don't have infantry, and that's what you just don't want to send up against a Jedi is infantry.
Yes, Commander. We are ready and waiting.
Good stuff. Okay,
Roger,
I would have
right away.
ideally would have liked to clone him,
Form up.
but I'm not going to turn down an opportunity to have
Armor advanced.
Entralla this early. Like, if he just hadn't been there, that'd be better.
I copy.
But that's
Weapons loaded.
not the world we get to live in, and I won't be too
Avoiding fire.
Give me a target.
I won't be too upset about it.
Ready to roll.
Okay,
Let's go.
we're gonna start moving some of them over.
I copy.
Bring these infantry up.
Copy.
You're gonna heal.
Copy.
We're ready.
Awaiting orders.
going.
This way.
Your orders?
Yes.
Are you gonna get that little clump?
Ready to move. Armor
That'd be
ready.
helpful.
Roger that.
Awaiting destination. Spreading out.
No, too far.
Reporting. Moving out. Form up.
Okay, let's run
Yes,
them over.
Commander. On it, sir. Course plotted.
Form up.
Ready.
Okay,
Adjusting
pull
navigator.
around. No.
Orders.
Right away.
That's
Covering
sad.
fire.
Roger that.
Moving out. I didn't get
We're
that.
ready to
Okay,
roll.
I'll bring this one up. I'm gonna leave this KPO here.
Armor standing by.
Yeah, like Kane, we'd never have the opportunity. Oh, the one I killed before was just
Reporting. Fire.
the regular. I forgot the regular Dark Jedi were here as well. I think we got all of them now.
Got him in my sight.
Or I guess I've only seen two.
Let's go.
We'll find out.
All right, men, take cover.
We're ready to roll. We're on it.
Reporting.
Roger that. Moving to
They
coordinates.
can start bringing in the artillery a little bit closer.
Attack.
Weapons ready.
Fire.
Awaiting orders. Targeting orders
Can we
understood.
get that?
Orders.
Or actually, you stay on that. You
We
go on
are
this.
ready. Target in range.
Unit destroyed.
Form up.
I need the artillery on that.
Main cannons charged. Yes, Commander. Keep going. This way.
Let's move out.
Ready.
Okay,
Over there.
let's back off a little bit.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Sir. Course plot.
That's gonna
Copy,
be
computer. Ready. Heading out,
dangerous.
sir.
Being on the stairs here is unfortunate too.
Copy. Advancing.
3 to 5. Let's bring in TAS with the A5. We'll bring in Balkan.
Maximum unit capacity.
Ready for duty.
I read you,
Oh,
sir.
crap.
Over.
Ready for command.
Roger
Unit
that.
destroyed.
Don't love that now.
Fire. Covering fire. Open fire. Give me a
We're
target.
ready.
Armor standing
Unit
back.
destroyed.
Give me a target. Report.
Okay, pull back if you can.
Ready. Over there.
Copy.
The stairs are
Over.
difficult.
Move.
Okay,
Move.
keep coming.
On the way.
Armed and ready.
Yes, Commander. Copy.
Armed
I'll
and
bring in
ready.
the Sherry, or yeah,
Acknowledged.
Let's go.
I'll get more vehicle repairs
I await your instructions.
over here because they're gonna get that one. I'm gonna have to, for another landing zone, I'd have to go west, I think. I'll bring in more infantry too.
Unit capacity.
Orders, sir.
We should be able to take out the turret over here.
Secured a build
Reporting.
pad.
Oh, perfect.
Repair station
Yes,
constructed.
sir. Copy. Forward.
Awaiting orders.
Reporting. Affirmative, sir.
Get you back. So anyone that comes in from that side,
What are your orders?
Ready to roll. Right away.
Copy.
I don't want you to die.
Let's roll.
Ready.
At your
Construction
command.
complete.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Weapons armed.
Spread out, men.
Roger. Yeah.
All right. This is now covered. We should be able to get over to here.
I copy. Proceed.
Too bad they have their capital,
Moving out.
Keep going.
but we don't need to protect
Awaiting orders.
much here. Oh, did they get my
Target.
Roger that.
repairs?
Armor ready.
Let's
Heading
try to move you out of there.
Fall out. Warm up. Fall out. Awaiting orders.
Spreading out.
Reporting. As
If they have a
wish.
field bay, no, that's going to be a field
Moving to
emplacement.
attack.
Open
Yes,
fire. Roger. All right, men. Take cover.
Copy.
sir. Transport here.
Your orders.
Transport ready. Targeting.
Attack that target.
I didn't get that. Repeat.
All right. Let's try to rush over there.
Commander, let's go.
This way.
Juggernaut ready.
Let's go.
Ready. Cannons charged. Attack.
Come on.
Attacking
Ready.
target.
It's a pretty
Reporting.
scary
Roger that.
grouping of units,
All right, men. Load your
Armed and
weapons.
ready.
Systems
Armed and
operational.
ready.
but
Copy that.
so are we.
Out. Reporting in.
Let's try to get the landing zone.
Weapons online.
Turret. Those are just a couple squads of infantry.
At your command. Open fire.
All right. We have it.
Reporting. Complying.
Awaiting orders.
there.
Going.
Moving to secondary position.
Attack that target.
It's annoying that they always want to shoot the empty bunkers first.
Copy. Attacking
I
target.
guess we're going to be going up to the base this way. Let's see if we can get whatever this is captured. Get some extra infantry.
Orders understood.
I copy. En route.
We're going to go over
Let's
to these
Report order
repairs.
acknowledged.
Or
Right away,
this
sir.
build pad and turn it into repairs. Spoiler alert for what I plan to put there. I'm going to put in Hand of Judgment now, which is going to take up the rest of
This
our...
way. Fire at will. Over there.
Support fire ready.
Transport here.
Ooh, I am going to get
Acknowledged. Transport ready.
more repairs over here.
Scout Trooper reporting.
Juggernaut ready.
I copy.
Did they already get it?
Ready. Destination set. Proceeding.
We'll back you up.
On my way.
We'll cover you.
Construction complete.
They did not. Okay, so we can potentially grab that. We're gonna go past this turret.
Providing backup.
We secured a build pad.
You guys are all gonna come over here. Here's our extra mercenaries because of the bug in Empire at War where stuff doesn't spawn where you want it to spawn.
Behind you.
Copy that.
But these are all vehicles. Those infantry might come in once the turret's gone.
Reporting. Order acknowledged.
Armed and ready.
Spread out, man.
Heading out. Reporting in. Attacking.
Here, let's get the TIE crawler first. Then we'll get this bunker,
What are your orders? Target
and we'll get them.
Avoiding fire.
Yes, Commander.
You need to come up.
We are ready and waiting.
I won't even go after that
Going.
We'll check it out.
Commencing attack.
other guy yet.
Covered. Attacking target.
Standing by.
Oh, that's coming back, so I am gonna go after it.
Yes, Commander.
Copy. Weapons armed. This
Attacking.
way. Over there.
If it's gonna back off, then we won't.
Moving to attack.
All right, go for this now. Go for the turret.
We're right behind you.
Because I want to take out their base before.
Fire at will.
I copy.
Ready. Keep going.
Okay, let's try to get back here.
Armor ready. Attacking.
I think you should be able to hold off there. Because, yeah, if we can take out their base buildings, we can use bombing runs and orbital bombardments elsewhere. So them having more units across the map can be a good thing for us.
Yes, sir. Destination set.
All right, get on up.
Right away.
Transport here. Proceeding. On my way. Moving
That's...
out. As
Okay,
you
TIE
wish.
crawler, we don't want you alone here, task, then.
Ready.
Copy that. Heading out.
Back off a little bit more.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Transport ready. Cannons charged.
Okay.
Attack.
Luckily, they're out of the base now.
Fire.
Firing.
Going.
One more over here.
Commander.
And I'm going to try to get you into the base.
Awaiting your orders. Copy. Fire at will.
You are going to have to hold the line alone back here for now.
New coordinates.
Juggernaut ready. En route.
We're ready. Attack enemy.
Ready. Ready. Open
Get that
fire.
turret. You guys got that?
Secondary position.
Armed and ready.
Roger that. Plotted. Adjusting navicomputer.
Unit destroyed.
All right. I'll sell this. We'll deal with
Ready. Let's go.
we'll deal with the base,
Reporting in. Attack
and then we will
target.
deal with the rest of the map.
Attacking target.
This way, man.
What are your orders?
I'm not super worried about not being able to bring in the transports,
This way. Fire at
so
will.
I'm not that sad about losing the landing
Over
zones.
there.
It's more important to get everything else, and then we can use bombing runs and bombardments and such.
Away.
So
Acknowledged.
get that. That'll be just the Chamber of Order.
Firing. Target acquired.
And then we'll have their faction capital down. We'll be able to use our orbital support.
Destination set.
This way, man.
Everything will be good
Reporting.
and right with the world.
Proceeding.
And we'll have cloning unlocked too.
We'll cover you.
On my way. Moving to attack. Yes. sir.
Mentally, for some reason, right there, I was like, oh, because it'll give me the ability to use bombing runs when I kill it, so I can use the bombing run to destroy it, that's not how logic
Transport ready.
works.
Juggernaut ready. Attack. Ready. Fire.
Okay, I am going to bombard you.
Bombardment incoming.
Ready.
Let's
Open
take
fire.
out the advanced factory before that comes in.
Attack target.
Do I have a second? No.
Attacking
Don't have any other vision reveals.
Right away. Fire.
But we've taken out the base.
Attacking. Copy that. Heading out. Armed and ready.
That was a tough one.
Going.
Taking lookout positions.
En route. Blow them away.
I mean, not a bad first episode for us.
The credits coming.
Firing.
Support fire.
This way.
Squad, move out.
I'm gonna make sure we're
Over there.
all coming in at the same time. Sensor. I'll just bombing run that.
Armed and ready. Target acquired. Commencing attack.
We're proceeding with caution.
Attack! Attack!
Reporting in. Acknowledged. Weapons armed. Moving to attack.
Taking lookout position.
Alright.
Targeting.
What else are we missing? Still a few little dregs around. I might be able to capture some of the landing zones though too.
Destination set.
Then I will bring in the racks.
Proceeding. On my way.
Landing zone.
Moving out.
Once these are dead though, are they gonna retreat?
Fire. As you wish.
Orders acknowledged.
Right away.
Right away.
We secured a build pad.
Attack.
At your
Focus on the
command.
turret, and then we can take out the infantry.
Roger that.
Move around here.
Awaiting orders. Copy that. Heading out.
There we go. Alright, we got it.
We'll assist you.
I'm never sure whether I should leave in the full battle with some of the longer ground battles, or if I should cut them out a little bit, but either way, we have cloning unlocked. We have Entralla. We're done with the Imperial path. We're all set up there, so I'm gonna make sure we go back to the Pakash. We have cloning up and ready. These are technically empty. Sadly, no Jarek. But that is going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. Hope you are enjoying the start of this brand new playthrough. We'll be back next time with more missions. Maybe more Pentastar alignment destruction. We'll find out. But stay tuned. Thank you for watching. We'll have a live stream on Monday at 12 noon. We'll be recording the next few episodes of the playthrough on twitch.tv/CoreyLoses. So hope to see some of you there. Bye, everyone.